Mariana Keros with us this morning. We just love when you are here with us.
Friend of the show, fashion expert.
Yes.
We love it. And of course, every time we have a big awards show, we always have Mariana come in because we want to talk about the winners and the misses.
Trends,
absolutely.
You know, like some of our favorites.
Exactly. Yes. We're talking about the CMAs, the Country Music Awards that were last night on ABC. So let's get right to it with one of the first looks of the evening. If we have it, I do believe. Is it Carrie Underwood?
Yes.
Look, this is a great one. What did you think about this?
You know, what I thought was interesting is that we never saw this on the telecast. This we saw, you know, when they were doing any of the recaps of the red carpet. And I thought it was beautiful. I love the color, and I love the fact that it looks like it's a two-piece with the peplum and then the long train. So I thought there were a lot of nice trend aspects to this in regard to design. And I thought with her blonde hair, it really was a beautiful color choice.
I like that train. It was with the peplum. I'm a fan of that look, so I thought she wore it well.
And she had so many looks last night, and she really is just
flawless. I mean, I think she had 11 or 12, and I probably liked about 80% of them. And I know we're going to feature a couple of them as we go through the show as some of the color trends that we saw.
We have another one here. You can see with the color trends, another red. This is Kimberly Schlapman, her red-orange ruffled gown. That's just gorgeous.
That's different, yeah.
Yeah, and I like the fact that it was red because that was, and of course Anne-Marie's wearing red, you know, always on trend. We saw a lot of red last night. I think that was the dominant color. If you're going to talk about what color did we see, it was black. Then we also, red. We also saw some black, but this was one that really stood out because of that ruffle. It was very dramatic.
And keeping that trend, color trend, we want to show you Ray Lynn, a Voice alum. She had a really interesting red gown, showing off the shoes there, kind of shorter in the front, longer in the back, with a matching ruby clutch. What'd you think about that?
Yeah, I thought it was, I love that kind of a neckline. I love whenever there is a halter type of a neckline. I think it really shows off the shoulders, and then this high-low of the hemline.
Do you like that look?
I do. It still continues to be very strong. It has been around for a while, and I would like to say that it's kind of going post-peak. So I wasn't as as a fan of it because of it being not right on trend. But I thought it looked very pretty on her because it was an opportunity to show off some of her leg. So I thought that was nice.
Surprised. You don't always see a lot of red on the red carpet. Stars normally steer from the red, but last night that really was the trend.
Oh, it really was, and there were shades of red because I know that even Carrie Underwood, her very first dress when she came on camera, it was a shorter dress, but it was shades of fuchsia, coral, and red, and really looked beautiful on her. And I thought it was very striking to open up the show.
Absolutely. Well, you know, it is the red carpet, so there is a lot of sparkle and shine, and we saw that last night as well. Take a look. This is Jennifer Nettles. I love her. That pink tone gown, sheared sequin top, so pretty with her coloring, wasn't it?
And I have to tell you, I think this was one of my favorite gowns.
Yeah.
And we didn't see this until the very end of the show. She was one of the last presenters. And when she came out, I thought, oh, now there's a beautiful dress. And I think it's very cool with the CMAs because I think over the years, the women are really starting to step up their game.
I think so too.
And don't you think so, Alicia? And I think it's because all of the other award shows are getting so much attention regarding their fashion.
Like, don't forget us.
Yeah, I mean, they used to wear all that country western stuff. Now they're really dressing up and they're wearing designer outfits and dresses, and I thought this was an excellent example of it.
Another one I wanted to point out was Jewel, who came from pop into country, and she's rocking the short look, a glitter dress designed by Lorena Sarbu. What'd you think of this one?
I thought that was great on her, and I love the mini. We saw a lot of mini dresses. They were rather short, and I thought for an evening look, it's a nice alternative. It doesn't always have to be a longer gown, and I thought with all that glitter, because we talked about the sequins, the beading, so much shine, and I thought this was a great example of that.
She looked good in it.
Yeah, I thought she looked great.
Well, check out Kelly Pickler. She's in the Reuben Singer design, and she looks stunning in this purple V-cut gown. It's just shining under those lights.
I think this was my favorite dress.
Really?
Yeah, and again, I didn't see that on the show. I saw it on all the red carpet shots. That neckline, I love how it's plunging, but still is strapless, and it almost looks corseted. It's always very flattering, and then the fit and flare, which is one of my favorite silhouettes.
It looks good on most anybody.
Yeah, and that shiny, shiny purple under the lights really accents the fabric. I thought it looked beautiful.
The plunging neckline definitely has been a theme for a lot of award shows this year. Now, one of the favorite accessories of the night was a baby bump. We want to check out some of the lovely ladies. David Nail's wife, Catherine Wern, is a mom-to-be, showing off her baby bump. They're expecting twins, a boy and a girl. So she wore this bright fuchsia dress along with blue earrings, you know, to salute her kids on the way. So I thought this was really lovely because it's kind of form-fitting and then a flare at the bottom with a little bit of lace. I like that.
I thought it was beautiful, and that color, I think any of those bright jewel tone colors, particularly in the reds, the fuchsias, the corals, are always so attractive on so many skin types.
For sure.
And I thought that looked beautiful, and you know, what a great celebration to show off the fact that, you know, she's expecting and to have more of a clingy type of a fabric.
Just own it.
Show it off. I totally agree. Now we have Rochester Hills native, my hometown girl, Jana Kramer. Look at how good she looks. She's another pregnant woman on the red carpet, just owning it, and she is stunning.
Oh, and I love this navy sequined dress and the train again, that fishtail train. But I also liked in all of the pictures I saw of her, the way she was holding her baby bump. I mean, talk about owning it. It was, you know, really special. And I thought it just added just a nice emotional little touch to the whole fashion aspect of the CMAs.
Another one, country music royalty, Holly Williams, daughter of legend Hank Williams Sr. She's showing off her bump in a black maxi dress. Lovely there with a little bit of lace, and obviously looking so happy. Did you like this one?
Yeah, I did, and I always like blondes when they wear black. And I thought the lace detail was another trend that we were seeing as a detail on the red carpet. A lot of people were wearing all over lace or aspects of lace. So that's something else to look for. I think it's really going to follow into the holidays as a strong fashion trend.
That's cool. What was your favorite overall?
I think my favorite was Kelly Pickler. Yeah, I thought that was
in the peach. That kind of orange.
In the
excuse me.
in the navy.
In the navy. Sorry, with the plunging. Yes.
I thought that was just spectacular. It was
I had Carrie Underwood in my head for a second.
In the peach, that was beautiful.
It was.
And all of her dresses, I'm just telling you, she's never off point.
I'd like to know who styles her, because I think every single one of her dresses really makes a statement. It looks good on her, and it's a fun fashion thing to look at. I'll tell you, I thought Miranda Lambert, her red carpet dress was by Versace, and it was black.
Wonderful.
Did you see that, Alicia?
It was so beautiful.
You know, it was elegant, and because she's lost a lot of weight, really showed off her hourglass figure.
I wish we had more time, because we could talk about the fashions all morning long. Mariana Keros, thank you so much for coming. We'll have Keenan's forecast right after this. You're awesome.